Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie if you're new here. So today, as you can see, we're going full glam today. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, stick around. Don't forget to press that subscribe button and let's just get right into it.
Sometimes I wish you never told me that you love me, 'cause I feel like I got too much to lose. And you tell me, baby, that's an excuse. And I wish I believed that was true.
Okay, so we're gonna get started with eyebrows and we're gonna go in with our Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate. So I'm just gonna start by brushing my eyebrow hairs upward. To clean up, I'm going to use my Born This Way Too Faced Concealer in the shade Sand, and I'm going to use a flat brush to clean that up. I'm no longer going to be putting makeup on the back of my hand because I have just, in the past week, have just gotten so much makeup on my clothing, so I'm going to use my little plate that I've had. I just didn't want to like use it. So I'm going to start using that now because I can't keep getting makeup on my clothes, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same brush I used to clean up my eyebrows to prime my eyelids, and I'm gonna be using the P. Louise base in shade 3. I'm going to set my eyelids with my One Size Beauty concealer in the shade Translucent, and this is just so that I can make sure that what I just used to prime is like really set in stone, so that when I put the shadow on, I feel like it's like a smooth canvas. So for today's eye look, I kind of want to go glam, but like I don't want to do too much because I don't have any time to be playing. So I think I'm just gonna do like a glam look, but an easy glam look. So just bear with me. So my eyes are primed. We're ready to put in our eyeshadow shade. So I'm gonna go into Beverly Hills palette in Soft Glam. I'm gonna get a really fluffy blending brush like this, and I'm just gonna take let me show you which I'm taking. I'm gonna play around with, let's see, these 3 shades. So this is like a light brown, medium brown, and black. So I'm gonna play around with that. I'm gonna start off with the lighter brown to put into my crease to give me a really defined crease. I take the darker shade, the medium, the one in the middle that I showed you, and just kind of keep that on the outer part of my eye. And I'm using the same brush I used because I don't really need this to be too separated. Like I really want them to blend in. Honestly, I really should have taken a smaller brush because this brush is pretty big and pretty fluffy. So it's kind of not doing what I wanted it to do, but it's okay. We can play with it and fix it later. I'm gonna take a more defined brush, and I'm gonna just bring this here. Oh, that was not what's supposed to happen, but I just want to diffuse this here so that when I contour, it looks very much, oh my god, actually, this is not what I wanted to do, but let's see if it works out. Let's see if it's not looking too bad. I think we're working with it. We're working with it. I just want to find a way to really define my crease a little bit, but I already used the darkest shade to blend above or like right below my eyebrows, so that's the dilemma that we're in. But hope is not gone. Hope is not gone. Let's see what other palettes I have in front of me that I could possibly use. Okay, let's use this palette. I can't show it to you guys because it's literally broken, so if I show it to you guys it'll fall out. But I'm taking a violet brownish shade and I'm going to use that to really define my crease, and the key to that is making sure you use a really dense brush like this one to really get in there. You want to really get in there, so I'm going to do that and then come back to you guys. Okay, so I defined my crease a little bit more, so now I'm going to take my primer, another primer that's going to really allow my glitter to pop out and be really pizzazz. And I'm going to take a flat brush again, a really flat brush actually. Let me see, this should work. Yeah, so I'm going to take this brush right here because I'm going to just apply this on top of it and use it to put it only where I plan to put my glitter is where I'm going to put it. I put my eyelash on backwards and I don't have time to take it off. I don't have time. So you saw me do my eyes. I just did like a glittery, gold glittery kind of look. So yeah, let's get into the face. Let's get into the base. We should be done really. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my Smashbox Photo Finish Olin Finish Control. This is an oldie but goodie. Ooh, some crumbles. I'm just gonna put that on my face. I'm not a fan of my eyes, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it at all. I think my lashes look like spider webs coming in my eyes. But let's just do the whole look first and then let's see if it like looks like a little bit more calmed down. I don't know, girl. Alright, so for foundation, I do want to use my, let me conceal this. I have like a, I don't know, I have like, it looks like a burn mark on my forehead, but I didn't burn myself, so I don't even know where that came from. So I'm just gonna blend that into it so that I can just conceal that. Okay, so for today, I'm going to use my, what foundation should I use? I'm gonna use my Hourglass Vanish foundation stick, if I could find it. I already could tell that this will not be the only foundation that I'm using. It's not like, what is going on? Do you see this? What is going on? I don't know, it's just not blending like it normally does. For the foundation, we're gonna go in with our, is it safe to use a matte foundation if I'm already feeling dry. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go in with a matte foundation. I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. I'm using the NARS Soft Matte, my pretty much everyday one that I use. And I'm just gonna put this directly on my face. We don't need too much because I just put that layer of the foundation stick. I don't know what's good with that because it usually is so, like, it's amazing. Like, I love it. So I don't know why it's like coming out like this, but maybe it's just my skincare. I don't know. I'll figure it out later on. So now we're gonna go in with concealer. And I'm gonna use a mixture of my Too Faced Born This Way. And then I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade to have like a more brightening effect, because the first one that I used was really close to my skin tone, as you see. While I'm letting this sit for a little bit so I can build up coverage on it, I'm gonna go and finish off my brows and just put my Anastasia brow freeze on it, which I always put before I end up being done with my makeup always. This will help this to last me all night. I don't need it for all night, but you know what I mean. Done, eyelids are done, and we're just kind of finishing up the base really. So I'm just gonna blend out what I just did. I'm gonna go with my contour. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Cocoa. Not gonna put too much. I don't want it to, because my eyes look like they're just doing a lot. I do not want to do too much on my face. So I'm just gonna put 3 little dots where I want to contour. I really do not want to do what I normally do and go overboard with it, because it's just not the vibe for it. So I'm really keeping it focused right over here. On this side, you can, this side I clearly went overboard, but no need to worry. I'm just gonna go in with my, I'm gonna put the same foundation shade that I had on and just kind of put it right here, because I definitely went a little bit overboard with my contour. So I'm just gonna do that just to hide it basically, and voila. Brush, I just start to do things just not the way I like to do them. So yeah, I'm just gonna contour here a little bit, bring it down here. Okay, and good. I'm pleased with it. What do you guys think? This one's a little bit more, my right side's a little bit more pronounced than my other side. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm honestly just gonna take more foundation and put it on my sponge. I'm just gonna take the excess that's on the very top of the lid, and I'm just gonna buff that here to just clean it up, because it's just a little bit too dramatic, and I'm just gonna go over the whole thing. You see how it just toned it down a lot? So if that happens to you, don't be scared. Don't wipe all your makeup off. Just do that, and you just basically toned it down a lot. So now I'm just going to use my same sponge and just make sure all the creases under my eyes are gone. Because now we're about to set. I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty in shade Banana Bread. And I'm gonna set my under eye. What time is it? 5:58. I have 5 minutes to finish everything. So now I'm just going to bronze my face up using my, what am I gonna use today? I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze my face up really quickly. Honestly, okay, so I just finished contouring, so now, no, I just finished bronzing, so now I'm just gonna put a little bit of blush. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade, this is super old, oh, peach, this is the shade peach. And I'm just gonna take a really fluffy, ooh, wow, look at that, it came right off. Okay, I'm gonna use a really fluffy Real Techniques brush. Maybelline blushes are super pigmented, so you don't need that much. She's contoured to me. So I'm just gonna leave that powder under my eyes just for a little bit longer. I can't really tell you why I'm doing it, I don't know. But I don't know, something just feels like I need to do that to make it a little bit more of a blurring effect underneath my eyes. So I'm just gonna wipe off with a very fluffy small brush, wipe off that powder on my nose though. I think that's been sitting long enough. And this is what we have. Just bring it up here and bring it down here and just wipe. And this is what we're working with. So now I'm just gonna go in with my lips. I'm gonna wipe off the makeup that is on my lips, top lip, and I'm actually going in with this new Morphe lip trio that I got in the mail. And I'm gonna go in, the shade that it is Out and Pout, which is a caramel nude. So let's see, unwrapping it with me. Let's see what we have here. So it comes with these 3 products, and I'm gonna be going in with all 3 of them. So I'm gonna go in with the liner, which is in Trendsetter. This is a very deep brown. Honestly, it reminds me of Chestnut by MAC. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this. So now I'm gonna go in with the lipstick it came with, and that's in the shade Matte. Oh no, it's a matte lipstick. It's in the shade Boo. So I'm just gonna I don't think I'm gonna add the gloss. I really like the matte look. And last but not least, I've been loving the Morphe highlighter palette that I used in my last video. If you haven't watched that, check it out after this video. So I'm just gonna take a highlighter brush like this, and I'm just gonna highlight. Voila! Finishing spray to really let my face last all night. I always take my Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm gonna be taking the same, I'm gonna take the same beauty blender that I've been using and just pat that all in. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and come right back to close out. Okay, we're back. So this is the final look. I just put on a black leather dress with, took off my headband, put my jewelry on, etc., etc., put my perfume on. I have to get up out of here. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see in the future, please leave a comment below. And if you watched this video to the very end, comment below done. And don't forget to subscribe, press that like button. I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.
Sometimes I wish you never told me that you love me, 'cause I feel like I got too much to lose. And you tell me, baby, that's an excuse. And I wish I believed that that was true.